Princess Kythera of the Veltharian Empire stood before the massive viewport of the orbital palace, her 4 arms gracefully manipulating the neural interface that compensated for her missing sensory tendrils. The bioluminescent patterns across her scaled skin flickered in muted tones, a clear sign of her genetic deficiency that had made her a pariah among her own kind. The Veltharians were a proud species, their society built on the principle of biological perfection. Each individual possessed 6 primary limbs, enhanced neural pathways, and the ability to communicate through electromagnetic pulses generated by specialized cranial tendrils. Kythera had been born with only 4 limbs and no tendrils, a condition so rare that the royal physicians had initially suggested termination. Her father, Emperor Thaction, had refused, but the consequences echoed through decades. No noble family would consider a mating contract with the defective princess. Her unique condition meant she could never fully integrate into Veltharian neural networks, never participate in the collective consciousness that bound their society together. Dr. Marcus Webb, the human xenobiologist stationed at the embassy, had been studying Veltharian culture for 3 years. Unlike his colleagues who focused on trade agreements and territorial disputes, Marcus found himself fascinated by the intricate social dynamics of this alien civilization. He had observed Kythera from a distance during formal ceremonies, noting how she compensated for her physical limitations with remarkable technological adaptations. The breakthrough came during a diplomatic crisis. A rogue asteroid threatened the capital city of Nexus Prime, and the planetary defense grid required simultaneous coordination from multiple neural networks. Kythera, despite her limitations, had designed an alternative interface system that could bridge human and Veltharian technology. Her innovation saved millions of lives. Marcus requested a private audience under the pretense of scientific collaboration. When they met in the princess's laboratory, he was struck not by her differences, but by her brilliance. Her workspace showcased inventions that surpassed anything he had seen, hybrid technologies that merged organic and synthetic components in ways that defied conventional understanding. "Your people see limitation where I see innovation," Marcus told her during their 3rd meeting. "On Earth, we have a saying, necessity is the mother of invention. You've proven that beyond any doubt." Kythera's chromatophores shifted to display patterns Marcus had learned indicated curiosity mixed with caution. "Humans find value in deficiency. We find value in uniqueness," he replied. "Your neural interfaces could revolutionize how humans and Veltharians interact. You've created something entirely new." Their collaboration evolved into something deeper. Marcus learned to interpret her color language, while Kythera developed devices that translated his neural patterns into forms her equipment could process. They spent months working together, creating hybrid technologies that impressed both human and Veltharian scientists. The proposal came unexpectedly. During a joint research session, Marcus set aside his instruments and faced her directly. "Kythera, I want to formally request a mating contract with you." Her bioluminescent patterns flickered rapidly, shock, confusion, then something that might have been hope. "You understand what this means? I cannot give you the neural bond that Veltharian partnerships require. I cannot even properly communicate with my own people's networks." "But you can communicate with me," Marcus said. "And through your inventions, we can build bridges between our species that never existed before. You're not defective, Kythera. You're evolutionary." The announcement sent shockwaves through both human and Veltharian societies. Emperor Thaction initially resisted, but the strategic advantages became clear. The union would formalize the technological partnership that had already proven invaluable. More importantly, it offered his daughter something she had never possessed: validation. The ceremony required unprecedented modifications to accommodate both species' traditions. Kythera wore a neural crown of her own design that allowed limited participation in the collective blessing rituals, while Marcus underwent temporary genetic modifications to survive the biochemical bonding process. As they exchanged vows, translated through Kythera's hybrid interface, Marcus realized they were creating something entirely new. Not just a marriage between individuals, but a bridge between civilizations. Kithiera's perceived disability had become humanity's greatest diplomatic asset. Their first collaborative project as a bonded pair would be establishing the interspecies integration protocol, ensuring that future generations would never see difference as deficiency, but as opportunity for unprecedented innovation.